Hey guys, it's the Chad. And did you know that over 2.5 million homes are burglarized each year in the United States? I think burglary and theft, they're just crimes of opportunity. And the more opportunity we give thieves, the more likely our stuff's gonna get stolen. Well, my goal in today's video is to help you guys reduce these opportunities. That way we can really start driving down the statistics. And I'm not a big fan of being a statistic. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys 10 tips to help keep your home a little bit safer. If I ask you guys to close your eyes and imagine what a burglar looks like, would it be like this? Well, most people would say yeah, but think about it. Most burglaries happen during the day when folks are at work. So a guy walking down your street in dark clothes and a ski mask, they're probably going to stand out. I don't think we give thieves enough credit. A smart criminal is going to try to blend in with the crowd. Would you even look at me twice if I was wearing something like this as I walk down the street or even in your neighbor's backyard? Maybe, but most people wouldn't. Nobody sees me. Let's get in this house. That was too easy. So how are we going to make your house safer? Well, let's get started. Step number 1, the exterior of your home or property. Now, one of the easiest things that you can do is make sure the address numbers on your house or on the mailbox are clearly visible from the street. Just in case you ever have an emergency, you want those first responders to find your house fast. If you guys have any type of trees or shrubs that are blocking windows, make sure you keep them trimmed back. That way no one can go undetected. If you guys are fortunate enough to have a fenced-in backyard, good for you. I still recommend that you go through and lock all your pass-through gates. That way your dogs accidentally don't get let out, your kids don't escape without you knowing it. But the big thing is, we don't let criminals gain access to our backyard where they can go undetected. Another thing is, if you have any type of garden or tool shed back there, make sure you lock those up as well. I don't want to see your lawnmower, weed eater, or tools go walking off. And last, if you have any type of vehicles or trailers back there, make sure you're securing those as well. Just in case that criminal gets through the gate, we're just trying to add more layers of protection to keep your stuff from being stolen. If you guys need more tips on how to keep a trailer from being stolen, check out this video. My last exterior tip is pretty much a no-brainer, but people are still doing this today. Please, I repeat, please, stop hiding your spare keys under the flower pots, the doormat, or that rock right next to the porch. If I was a thief and wanted to burglarize your home, those would be the first places that I would look. If you need a sneaky place to hide your keys, shoot over to Amazon and check out their hide-a-key options. They've got some pretty cool ones like a fake sprinkler head you can put the key in, a thermometer hanging from the porch that you hide the key behind. You can even go through and put it in a decoy birdhouse hanging from the tree. Some pretty cool stuff. Step 2, securing your doors. Walk-through and sliding patio doors are fairly easy to defeat unless you're taking some additional steps. Generally, a burglar is going to enter a home through the front door, a window, or the back door. One of the easiest ways to make your door more secure is to install some type of heavy-duty deadbolt. And if you already have one, you need to make sure you're using it each and every time. There's a lot of companies out there that sell reinforced door plates, hinges, and some type of door stop. These dramatically can improve how strong your door or jamb is, and it makes it a lot harder for a criminal to kick it in. So there's 2 door stops that I really like. One's a rod that slides underneath the door handle and wedges against the floor, and the second one is a flip style that mounts up here on the door jamb that you can flip over. Now it's really strong, and I really like these because it's so tall that your kids can't reach it. That way they don't go sneaking out of the house when you don't know it. If you guys have a screen or a storm door in your house and you like that natural light or a cool breeze to come in, don't forget to lock it each and every time. That way somebody can't just walk right into your house. So the next style of door I want to talk about is the sliding patio door style. Now this is a very common door in the Midwest and pretty easy to defeat unless you have a high-end door. What they do is they just stick a screwdriver or a pry bar in against this flip lock and they can pop it open. So we're going to have some other type of security feature. I recommend that you get one of those security bars that wedges the door closed, or you can get a piece of wood or a dowel, cut it to length and stick it in that bottom track. Even if they get this lock popped, they still won't be able to pry the door open. Yeah, they could still break the glass and get in, but that draws a lot of attention from the neighbors. Another thing we need to look at with this style of door is the filler strips. Now this is that piece that goes in the top of the door that doesn't allow somebody to actually go through and just lift the door right out of the tracks and take it off. It doesn't matter how good a locks you have if they can just take it off. Step number 3 is securing your old windows. I'm not a fan of ever leaving my house with the windows open. It's too easy to go through and remove the screen or just cut it to gain entrance to the house. Now if you do want to keep your windows open at nighttime, that's fine. You just need to invest or make your own window stops. Now this can just be a piece of wood that's down in the bottom channel that keeps your window wedged to a certain distance, or you can buy some that actually kind of looks like a C-clamp that you can tighten up anywhere on that channel. That way if you want to get that cool breeze in, you can, but a burglar wouldn't be able to reach their arm all the way in to knock those off. Just something to think about. Step number 4, a home security system. Now 10 years ago, there weren't too many people that could have afforded a full monitored system like this guy. I don't even know what half of this stuff even does, but it still works. Now with technology moving so fast, the prices are really coming down, and a lot of these full monitored systems are pretty much plug and play, wireless, and DIY. Now what's cool about some of these monitored systems are, when an event happens, not only is the security company going to get a notification, you're also going to get one on your smartphone. Now a lot of these newer full home systems, they detect break-ins, gas and water leaks, some type of smoke detection, motion and window alarms. And if you got teenage kids, those window alarms are a must. If you don't want or you can't afford a whole home security system, try this. Grab your key fob at nighttime and stick it next to the bed. That way if somebody ever breaks into the house, you can trip your panic alarm. Hopefully that scares them off or draws a lot of attention from your neighbors. Step number 5 is the video doorbell. Now with the evolution of plug and play technology and the prices really coming down, there's really no reason you shouldn't have one of these on your front porch. Another great benefit of these doorbells is porch pirates. A lot of times if someone sees that you have a video doorbell, they'll just keep on going down the road. If not, you get a pretty good picture of them. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of here. Now if you guys do get a lot of deliveries, these are nice too. That way you can tell your delivery driver through the doorbell politely to say, hey, could you put that package over on the side of the house? That way no one can see it from the street. So you guys can go out and find a lot of great bells out in the market, such as Ring, Nest, and Chime. Now the downfall of those bells is you have to pay some type of monthly subscription fee. Well, I'm cheap and I don't like to spend extra money if I don't have to, so I went out and did a little research and found this guy. The old Eufy or Eufy made by Anchor. Now this guy's pretty cool and it comes in 2 versions, either the hardwired or battery powered. Now what I really like about this, it's a cheaper price tag, I don't pay a monthly subscription fee, and I still get cloud storage. Now if you guys would be interested in one like this, I'll put links down in the description below. Oh yeah, it also comes with one of these sweet security stickers you can put on the front door. That way you can deter the bad guys. Step number 6 is don't advertise. Don't advertise that you're going to be out of town, what you have, or what you don't have. If you just went out and bought this 85-inch TV that cost more than my last pickup truck, good for you, but for Pete's sakes, cut that box up and stick it in the trash can instead of just tucking it behind. Anybody that's driving down your street now knows what you have. I see this all too often at Christmas time, just stacks of electronic boxes sitting out on the curb at trash day. It's just not smart. And another thing, if you're getting ready to go on that 7-day cruise, please don't post it on the old FaceSpace or any other social media sites. Your friends, well, they may not be as close to friends as you think. Just saying. Step number 7 is going to be those nosy neighbors. Now I know they can be pretty annoying, but they're one of your best lines of defense that you got. They usually know what your work schedule is, what cars are supposed to be coming and going, and when you're out of town. They're usually pretty quick to call the police if something doesn't look right, and I'm fine with that as well. If you guys have a relationship with these neighbors and think they're trustworthy, just ask them when you are out of town if they can bring your trash can back up, pick up your packages or mail, or maybe even want to give them a key to the house. That way they can walk through it once in a while and make sure you don't have any leaks. Step number 8 is lighting. Installing a good set of motion lights is a great idea. That way, if anyone ever gets in the back or the side yard in those dark areas, they're going to be illuminated. That's also going to help out to get better video quality from your security system. Another neat idea is installing some type of smart light bulbs in your house. Let's say you stayed out a little later than you thought you were going to, and you don't want your house dark when you come home. So all you have to do is go through and grab your phone, open the app, and turn your lights on. Pretty cool. Another cool piece of technology that I bought was these exterior timer light switches. I like these because you can open them up, type in what time you want your outside lights to come on or off, or you can just manually turn it on or off. Now you can pick these up at any of the big box stores or off of Amazon. Step number 9 is garage security. I'm a big fan of keeping those garage doors closed if they don't need to be open. I don't like to advertise all my expensive toys that I have in the garage to anybody that's going down the street. It only takes them seconds to run in the garage, grab what they want, and take off before I even know they were there. Well, if your garage is like most of ours, where it's more like a storage unit than an actual place to park a car, a lot of us have to park out in the driveway or on the street. Now, if that's the fact, you definitely should be hiding that garage door opener remote and lock your car. That way somebody can't just open the door and open your garage. It's like a key to the house. Another thing, when your old garage door opener dies, think about replacing it with a smart style. I really like these because you can open and close your door right from your phone. Another thing is you'll get notifications if anybody else does it as well. I don't know how many times I've left the house and went, dang it, did I close the garage or not? And I have to turn around and come back. If you had a smart opener, you could just check your phone and you would know. Step number 10 is starting that nightly routine, and I think this is a great idea. If you're one that parks out in the driveway each night, grab your key fob and make sure your car's locked. Then go into the house and do a quick walk around, checking all the windows, the doors, and if you have an alarm system, make sure it's activated as well. If you're one that does a lot of traveling, you might think about investing in the smart deadbolts, garage door openers, or even lights. That way, you can just monitor your whole house right from your smartphone.
Dang it.
Well, hello, kids. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and you can take some of my tips to make your home a little bit safer. If you guys know of any other ways to keep your home safe, type it down the old clickety-clack, and while you're there, hit that like button and subscribe. If you guys are interested in any of the items that I used today or some of the other highly recommended ones, I'll put links down in the description below. And if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you come back for my next video in my home security series. Next time we're going to be talking about how to make your garage or shop safe and secure. I appreciate your time and thanks for watching.